the land of gold, Lanka, and now we called it as Sri Lanka, and also it known as the kingdom of Hela. The people who lived in that Hela kingdom were known as Helayo, which means the people who belongs to sun and moon. Not only in this world we have been able to perform this Hela nation, but there are many unbelievable activities in the universe that we have done. Therefore, I think it is more worthwhile to talk about the amazing events of that time than to get caught up in this Rama-Ravana story. And we must talk about the history of Hela. Although we do not understand how superior Hela nation was, but foreigners have many myth stories about our hidden history with aliens and planets. Because the Hela Lanka is a nation that came from another planet. So in a message sent to aliens by NASA in the USA, the second language was included in Sinhala language. It is unbelievable at once, but there is something mysterious about sending Sinhala language out of the thousands of languages in the world. With a little pride, it feels like Lanka has a lot of unimaginable secrets. The Ravana era was a myth, but it was not an ally of the five great powers who are constantly searching for the new technology. More than 6,000 species of living organisms have been discovered worldwide. The Ravana lineage or descendants of the sun came to the earth from Alnilam. The Alnilam star is in the center of the constellation of Orion and star patterns scattered across the horizon. Sri Lanka will also be able to see this Orion star in the sky after 7 p.m. in December and January. The Greek legends said about the formation of the Orion star pattern have stated like this. 7 beautiful young women in Greece were walking through a jungle for a while, and the hunter Orion followed them and chased them. Somehow these girls survived and complained to the Emperor Caesar, and Caesar has made the 7 ladies into 7 stars in the sky for everyone to see. According to the ancient text, and the 7 young girls we know today are the 7 stars: Electra, Maya, Taygete, Alcivan, Selena, Sterope, and Merope. Although in Greek myth history books named Orion as little bit of bad and those characters are important to them, but to us it's important because of the opposite. Because Orion owns by us, and Orion is a Hela word, and that is Ohuravanayan. Today, Europeans recognize it as a hunter, but the Orion constellation are the stars of Sri Lankan King Ravan. See the hunter with the lion in the shield. It shows that Hela nation is protected by aliens. Thus, the pride of our Hellions is ensured by the aliens to the whole universe. 10,000 years ago, scientists believed that the 3 stars of planet in the belt were in a triangle. Scientists have discovered that the 2 planets on either side of the Alnilam are now in alignment with the magnetic force. These 3 planets are inhabited by the same species of creatures, and they were once again faced with a powerful alien invasion. Due to these prolonged invasions, the ecosystem of the planet were greatly damaged. The planet's ecosystem is about 60 years older than Earth. It has also become a giant planet. The inhabitants of the Alnilam planet, the Buddha's heavenly heaven, invented new ways to protect their fallen planets. In Hela language, we call it as Ahasvaradeulava, means the heavens of blessings. So this is how the Hela Ravana generation was born. Ravan is a celestial of the heavens of blessings, and he was a Brahma. When you look at the world civilization, an unimaginable puzzle immigrates. That is, all the civilizations of the world have commonalities. The Great Pyramid of world-famous Giza in Egypt, and the Pyramid of Khufu Khafre, and Omikaure, and Ruanvali Mahasaya, Mirsavatia, and Chetavanaramaya in Sri Lanka, together with the big pagodas Orion constellation mentioned earlier, and considered as the belt of the Orion constellation. The 3 stars, Alnitak, Alnilam, and Miltaka have been built so it becomes a big pyramid in the world that no one can see. So who and why created these pyramids and pagodas, the largest of stones and brickwork in the world? In line with the constellation of Orion. These are a bunch of questions that need to be resolved, but still there is no right answer. Though scholars of the world and various scholars make various interpretations, there is still no answer that can be accepted by the whole world. Not only Sri Lanka and Egypt pyramid trades created by Aztec in Mexico and the Xine Pyramid Triangle in China are a remarkable achievement, and the Pyramid Trinity and the constellation of Orion belt are also significant. However, is that if you map the location of the Aztec pyramid in Mexico and the location of Pyramid of Giza in Egypt, the location of Xine Pyramid in China, as well as Chetavana Ruanvelisaya, Mirsavatia in Sri Lanka. These places are proportional to the constellation of the Orion band. What is the relationship between the Orion belt and the man-made pyramids on Earth? Were the pyramids of Egypt originally designed for the imposing corpse of pharaoh's kings? For whom did they acquire the craft of the construction of the colossal design? The excellence of this creation is puzzling to the current engineers. The huge blocks of stones are kept in marvelous shape. Out of the blocks they are leaned together so that even the smallest paper cannot be seen. Some scholars believe that the technology was given to the pyramid industry by aliens, a planet belonging to the center of the Orion belt. The main reason is that the paintings of aliens found recently in the pyramids and by the constellation of the body. In Kashmir, there's a book called Rajataranganya. It is said that the Lankan Asuras of Hela were given the technical knowledge needed to build the pyramids of Egypt. Civilization themselves shows that the Lanka played the main role in the creation of civilization around the world. Recent excavations have uncovered a clay tablet that mentioned that the lion came from the sky gave them the knowledge when building the Babylonian civilization. Lions came from the sky means Hela people like lions came from the airplanes. And according to the Sri Lankan history, King Ravan had many airplanes. Sri Lankan descendants from the land of the lions and has reinforced his own identity through certain factors. Still also Sri Lanka is known as the Lion Nation. On 3rd December 2012, there was a very significant event. That is an event that happens after every 2737 years. That means the Mars, Venus and Saturn planets were above the Giza Pyramid trio. Astronomers say that this happens after every 2737 years. It is said that this incident took place on 3rd December 2012. So the question is, are all these things random or not? This is the kind of a process that is still intriguing, a mystery of the world. However, we must conclude that Sri Lankans is not an international affair as it is today. They were part of the advanced organism that had contact with aliens and another planet. But how was the devastation came about of such advanced people? The true story of this advanced Hela, which was buried in the sand of time, will reappear. So as I told you, the planet Alnilam was attacked by an alien. So the attack killed many lives. Lord Ravan decided these remaining organisms, a new species of gens, was generated from selected human species. That is the people of the earth we are talking about today. Sri Lankan island was the headquarters of the earth civilization building mission. But anyone tries to snatch that island, then it will become a big sin to whole country and families of the attackers. And another main reason for this is the location of the center of the earth is Lanka. Other is that two universal power centers move energy up and down within Hela Island. The golden manuscript says that other nations can't touch it. If they touch it, it says that the gods will be angry. It was believed that this would make it easier for aircraft from the cosmos to come in and make it easier to live. So the Hela Ravana lineage is also known as an extension of living organism from the planet Alnilam. Through the expansion of the Hela Asura Empire, civilization were built throughout the world. The ever-present nation of human habitation and the evolution of the earth have shattered, and a different story has immigrated. The story is set with the arrival of information about ordinary aliens, relationship with the 5 most powerful countries in the world, and science has now accepted that man is a synthetic creature, 7 colonies have been established around the world based on the Hela Empire. The colonies were taken over by the inhabitants of the planet Alnilam. They are the gods we are accepted. Below them are human species that were created for the longevity of their alien existence and the alien life on the planet. The rapid expansion of human origins or changes in the speed of human creation spread rapidly throughout the world.